Hi, I'm Sheridan Rogers and today I'm going to show you how to make a very delicious and easy shortbread. It's easy because all you need is one pot to make it in. Now I've got a slab of butter here, it's 250 grams, so I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to put it in this glass bowl. I'm going to pop that in the microwave and melt the butter. I'm just going to cut this into cubes first. Right, now these are going in here. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the microwave and let it melt, and whilst I'm doing that I will turn the oven on. I'm just waiting for the butter. I think it's almost ready, and in the meantime I'm just going to roll out a bit of the baking paper to stick the sides of the tin, and I'm just going to leave it like that. It's sort of a steady rough way to do it, but you'll see how it works when we've got the mixture ready. So I'll just get the butter out and see if it's melted. Yep. Okay, so that was about a minute and a half on high, which is 750 in my 750 watts in my microwave. So there's your melted butter, and then what we need to do is add the flour, plain flour, not self-raising flour, some icing sugar, and some corn flour to the mixture. So I'm going to measure those out now. Okay, so I need 2 1/3 cups of plain flour. So I'm going to measure into this cup here. Go. Now I need to add some icing sugar to that and some corn flour. Okay, so I've got my 1/3 cup measure here, so I'm just going to put 1/3 cup of corn flour into that, and I'm going to add that to the flour, and then I'm going to add some icing sugar, and once again it's the pure icing sugar, not the one mixed with the corn flour. Go. Okay. And we need some sugar. We need 1/4 cup of caster sugar. And I've got my 1/4 cup measure here. Just going to put that in here like this. And then we're going to sift all this through into the bowl. I'll put it in this bowl first and then we'll add it to the butter. Now before I add all those sifted dry ingredients to the butter, I'm just going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract to the butter. That just gives it a lovely flavour. You can see how easy this is. That's in one bowl. Now I'm going to add all these dry ingredients. Okay, mixing. Now I'm going to tip this into that tin that I've just put the baking paper onto. There we go. As you see, I haven't cut it out evenly. It doesn't really matter, just so long as it comes up around the sides there. And I'm just going to spoon all this into here. Right, there we go. Still a bit in there, I'll just get it out. A bit more. Right. Now, with the back of my hand, just here, I'm going to press this out into the tin like this. Alright, so I've done that indenting there with the fork. Now, as I said, you could just prick it all over like that. You could maybe make a pattern. But I have this fabulous little stand. It looks a little bit like a shamrock, actually. You'll see when I start pressing it. And I must say, this is something the kids love doing in the class too, but they always push it in too hard. You only need to sort of push it in lightly. So I'll start making the pattern with this. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go around the outer edge like this with the pin pricks. There we go, look, there's the imprint, you can see, ready for the oven. I'm going to pop it into a moderate oven, which is about 180 degrees centigrade or 350 moderate, and let it cook for about half an hour until it's golden and crisp. And then we'll take it out and let it cool. Yeah. And you can see that lovely pattern that we put on it. So I'm going to leave it here to cool, and then I'm going to, when it's very cool, I'm going to cut it into wedges, and I'm just going to cut it down the middle again and then into quarters, and then cut the wedges through. So you'd probably get, I would say, 12 wedges from this shape. Okay, so the shortbread is, we've let it cool, and I'm going to take it out of its tin. It comes out very easy if you cook it in this removable base tin. Take the base away. And I'll leave the paper on while I cut it because it can be quite crumbly. And I'm going to cut it through through the middle. Most people love shortbread, and especially homemade shortbread. You can't beat it. And it makes a wonderful gift, not just at Christmas, but any time of the year. In fact, it makes a wonderful Mother's Day gift, for example, or just take it to a dinner party, wrapped in cellophane or in an airtight box. You should keep it for a couple of weeks. That's if everyone hasn't eaten it beforehand.